All right. Well, welcome to our community connections. We are scheduling 4 community connections for West Valley School District. My name is Kyle Rydell. I'm the superintendent as of July 1st. A big support to our retiring superintendent, Gene Cementi, and his leadership in the district for 31 years. He's positioned us in a great spot district-wide as we look at reopening our schools. So welcome to our ability and our need to continue to communicate with you as families, staff, and students around what our reopening plans look like. So I'm going to share a PowerPoint slide with you as I go through this presentation this afternoon. It'll be followed in an email with links to a survey for you to ask questions, comments, concerns, as we schedule these next 3 community connections. So we look forward to having you join us. All right, stay with me here as I work on getting things set up to share this presentation with you. Again, thank you for joining us for our first West Valley community conversation. We are experiencing something as a community that has never been experienced in 100 years. We ended based on March 13th with our school shutdown across the state and learned a lot in regards to what it was to connect with our families virtually when all of us really wanted to experience education in a face-to-face model. But again, we are scheduling these 3 community connections to engage our students, our staff, and our community as we build West Valley's reopening plans. We've seen a couple of school districts that have already shared out some of their reopening plans. Our committees are currently working on what is best for our West Valley students, and so we want to get it right. We know that these are going to be modified based on various factors from Department of Health and OSPI in Olympia. So we'll continue to update you as we change from one version to the next, but we want to give you the best of our information, and hopefully the 30th of July will be when that is advertised out to our community. Again, thank you for your continued partnership as we build our West Valley reopening plan and maintain the positive traditions in West Valley. Our mission statement is vital as we reopen West Valley schools. We feel that each West Valley student will have a rigorous and relevant education achieved through strong relationships to maximize readiness for college, career, and citizenship. And that's a huge focal point of our staff and our community is really preparing our students for their next school year, preparing them for college, a career. And so that truly is one of the foundational parts of what we're building as we look at putting schools back together in the fall. So this last school year, we have rebuilt our strategic plan, and really it's strategic plan 2025. So it's a 5-year outlook under the category of pathways to success. So looking at how we came up with this plan was really through a collaborative approach through our community partners, our staff, our parents, really to help us identify 3 main areas as we build towards next fall, and then be able to measure our success rate and measure the areas until that 2025 school year. Again, I've mentioned a little bit about this. Reopening West Valley schools will be done through some communications. We have 3 community connections scheduled. One is July 30th at 6 p.m. We will be doing a live Zoom, also recorded for folks that are unable to join us for that July 30th. It'll be on Facebook Live as well. And then the second one will be August 13th at 1 p.m. Again, we will send that link out. It'll also be on Facebook Live. and then again on August 27th. And the approach is to share updates with our plan that we will hope to get out by July 30th, so that families can start planning on what West Valley's fall reopening looks like. A lot of this will be really focused on kind of that question and answer, and being able to support our families and our staff as we start rebuilding this plan. And again, we will also use this as a way to share what updates there are from our Department of Health, OSPI, and kind of what some other local districts are looking at too. So looking at our strategic plan, our first goal is to create a safe and caring culture. So reopening West Valley schools will be done in a safe manner following Department of Health and the CDC guidelines, along with Spokane Regional Health District. And so doing so also must create a caring culture where we can do what we do best, and that's getting our students back to school. We all know face-to-face instruction is the best as far as our students are concerned. We do know that we need to pivot on occasion to being able to engage our students with 21st century skills. And so looking at ways to help build that awareness with technology too is a piece that we'll continue to work on. Our return to school will be done following the guidance on cloth face coverings for all students and staff, and creating classroom environments that have that 6 feet of physical distancing maintained. So as we go to each of our buildings, we're looking at what that looks like as we set up those classroom environments with 6 feet of physical distancing between students. Our next pathway to success with our strategic plan is success for all. So, of course, success for all means that we will work towards supporting our face-to-face instruction where students are in school. We'll support our blended learning where students are on school grounds part-time, and then virtual or distance learning the other part. And then we also will be supporting those students that are participating in a full remote or virtual learning option. That success for all is very important to West Valley. We want to support students as they come back. We have 3,714 students, and we feel that in order for us to have success, we need to show success with 3,714 students. So again, that plan will include a face-to-face mode. There'll be some blended / hybrid options for a on-site, off-site mode, and then that virtual learning option where remote learning is used to help support students that are not on campus. And then community engagement. We feel that is also one of the 3 big areas that is important in our community, and that's engaging you as families, getting your feedback, creating communication plans, and engaging our staff, students, and community as we build our plan to reopen West Valley schools. With 1.1 million students in Washington State, all in the same situation, we feel like there's some similarities in school districts as we build our reopening plans so that we're more alike than different, but also able to do what West Valley needs to do to support the students and staff in our community. So again, March 13th threw us a big curve, and so we adjusted. Your support, our community supporting us, helping us to engage the students that could through connectivity. We are going to continue to engage our community as we build our plans moving forward. Our focus again, as we look forward is please join us again on July 30th at 6 p.m. or watch our recorded videos. This will be a great way for us to stay connected with you. On the 30th at 6 p.m., again, Zoom and then Facebook Live. We will have our board chair, Robert Dompierre, our assistant superintendent, Vicki Leifer, our lead nurse, Grace Johns, And of course, myself, Kyle Rydell, will be there, and we will be sending information out on a survey with this video link to get some questions and concerns that parents and community have as we look to reopening schools in West Valley in a safe manner. Our website is a great spot to go for resources. As you can see with the yellow ribbon around reopening school, that's a great link to be able to click on. So if you go to WVSD.org, you'll be able to view that reopening page, which is looks very similar to this. So we took out a lot of the content and used more of a link style for families to have access. The second link there for frequent asked questions, we continue to update those on a weekly basis when questions or guidance comes out. And then of course our OSPI Superintendent Chris Rydell has a very robust website as well with some information and answers to questions from parents and students and staff. Of course, Spokane Regional Health District Department, that link is on there as well. Our summer feeding, our meals program at our 2 locations, West Valley High School and CMS, and then just other local resources for our families. And then, you know, the big thing is continue to stay engaged with your schools. Principals will be sending out messages throughout the summer, just engaging you in conversations. Our whole plan, as I said earlier, is supporting our 3,714 students, supporting our 527 staff members, and our West Valley community. And we feel that that's a partnership that we invest a lot in and want to continue to show a great partnership with students, staff, and our parents and our community. And then one of our principals created this Reopening West Valley Schools logo there, and truly it's staff, students, and community. And so that's an important piece to consider as we move forward. So again, thank you for joining me for our first community connection. This video, you'll also have a link to a survey. Please fill out that survey. Again, it's a pleasure to be part of West Valley School District. I know that none of us thought we would be in a situation like this, but we're in it, and we're going to get through it together the way West Valley always does. And so we rely heavily on our students, our staff, and our community as support mechanisms to help us to balance that success. So look forward to having you join us. Please feel free to continue to take that survey if you have questions that pop up throughout the week as well. Look forward to seeing you back on the 30th at 6 p.m. Again, that will be recorded if you're unable to watch that live via Facebook Live or Zoom. Have a wonderful week. Look forward to talking to you soon. Thank you.